Hey everyone, Readers Theater Day 2. I'm super excited to launch into this day with you guys. So, first you should have answered your question of the day, and so if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do so now. Thanks. Alright, and then I'm going to ask you guys a quick joke. What do you call a witch on the beach? A sandwich. Now that's a knee slapper. And second joke for you. Why do ghosts make terrible fans? They're always booing. That's another knee slapper. All right. Well, your teacher has some more jokes if you want to hear them, so you can ask them for them. Question of the day. If you could live during any time period, past or future, what would it be and why? Personally, obviously, as a history geek, I like the past. So I would probably say I would live during the Roman Empire, during the great reign of Caesar. Or I might want to be an Egyptian princess during the time of King Khufu when he built the Great Pyramids. So I definitely wouldn't want to be a slave. I would want to be a princess. But anywho, and then second question, if you could meet anyone who ever lived, who would it be and why? This is a tough one for me. I'd have to go with Jesus or George Washington. Both very interesting individuals I've read a lot about. So anyway, hope you answered those questions. And now we're going to talk about what we are doing today. So let's go back to our agenda. You are doing a Readers Theater Scene 5 activity, and you can find this in your Google Classroom. So go ahead and pause the video, and I need all the students to open up their laptops and pull up their Readers Theater Scene 5 activity. Thank you. All right, and now that you have that in front of you, you are going to either read the rest of this as a class or in pairs. So Scene 5 is a continuation of the skit that you read yesterday, and I wrote this part myself, so cut me some slack on that. But anyways, you can read it as a class if you have time. If you feel like you don't have time, go ahead and divide up into pairs, and the kids can read it themselves. Finish the Scene 5. Okay, so I kind of left it at a cliffhanger. And your job is to finish the skit, and you'll realize it's a lot more difficult than what it seems. So if we're in the Scene 5 document, Mystery of the Haunted House by yours truly, read the rest of this story, and it leaves you at a cliffhanger. So you are going to continue writing here using script writing. So I want you to really put yourself in the character of who these people are and what they will be feeling, what they be thinking. And we've done so much good practice with this in ELA, so have fun with this, and it's not something that needs to take a lot of time. So first, let's do our names. So like I said, if you're in a partner or group of 3, you're going to write all the names at the top of one of your Scene 5 Mystery of the Haunted House documents, okay? So I only need one document per group. So for my classroom, if Grace Chasco and Liam Holiday were working together, I would want to see both of their names at the top, and they're going to enter down a few spaces and start writing. So maybe the first thing they want to have happen is the narrator says something. So maybe the narrator one says, all the kids turned around and screamed. You guys can make it way more creative than that. And then maybe you want someone to say something individually. So Lion says, I had no idea that something could be that scary and terrifying. A million years. Okay, so you're going to keep going down, add some more comments. So you're going to write the Scene 5, finish the story, what happens? And I will be so excited to read some of these because whoever does it for your group, you can turn it in at the end of the hour. Like I said, this is not a activity that needs to take a long time. It can be very flexible, however much time that you need as a class. The last thing we're going to do is our debate, and so that's going to need 20 minutes at the end of the hour. So go ahead and pause my video now, work on that activity in your classroom, set a timer, and we'll get ready at around 11:25 to do our debate. Thank you. and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. All right, and now we are going to do our debate. So this is a really fun activity, and I'm going to go through the format for us so we're all on the same page. So we're going to divide up into two groups like last time we did a debate. I want you to just number off randomly. Once you're in your two main groups, you are going to decide what is your claim to the question we discussed yesterday, which is, what did Miss Ghan see above the house? Okay, so remember, Miss Ghan claimed that she saw a ghost, and there is some evidence throughout the story on whether that's true or not. And you can really use your imagination. This is a for fun debate because I know that you guys love these, and it's really good to get practice. So I want more people to be able to speak out today. Maybe someone who hasn't had a chance to talk yet has an opportunity to talk during the debate, but use all of the people and work together really well. So group one, your claim is going to be whatever your group decides is the best conclusion you can come up with for what Miss Ghan saw. So whatever Miss Ghan saw, we think Miss Ghan saw what? Maybe you think it was a real ghost and you can explain that. You have a really good idea as to why you think that's true. Maybe you know it's something else. Maybe there's a different idea someone has in the group. Look back to your activity sheet yesterday. So each group, think of your claim. Everyone needs to come to an agreement. If you can't decide, raise of hands, aye, and take whatever has the most votes. All right. So everyone just needs to decide on what their claim is. Be creative. You have a 5-minute group huddle. Determine your group's claim. What's the best theory? Talks about that. Decide who will be spokesperson number 1, number 2, and number 3. And you must be taking notes for your claims because remember last time you had to rebuttal, make statements, come to conclusions. Whoever presents the information clearly and in a manner that is convincing to the public will probably win the debate, and whoever used their time wisely as a group and worked well together. And this is what the debate is going to be formatted like. You have 1 minute to present your claim and your evidences for each group. So that's spokesperson 1. Go ahead and take a 1-minute break to prepare your rebuttals. Next, you have 1 minute rebuttal statement for each group. And then you have a 1-minute conclusion, which restates the claim and adds any more information or rebuttals one more time to the group that you're going against. All right. So I want you to have a lot of fun with this. And then your reflection at the end of the hour, make sure you get that done, is in your debate today, which group's claim won in your opinion? And I will be very curious as to see what claim was the winner. What is your idea for what Miss Ghan saw in the Reader's Theater? Okay, have a lot of fun, guys, and I will see you back tomorrow.